Hello, Trinity. As I reminded you last week, February is Black History Month. On the last edition of Library Picks of the Week, I told you about books that chronicle the horrible history of slavery and the transatlantic slave trade. Today, I want to highlight books that celebrate the many achievements of Black Americans. The Book of Awesome Black Americans by Monique L. Jones celebrates the scientific pioneers, trailblazing entrepreneurs, barrier-breaking activists, and Afrofuturists. In it, you'll find short biographies mixed in with brief history lessons. For example, read it to learn about Garrett Morgan, born a slave in Kentucky, who invented the gas mask and the traffic light on his way to becoming one of the wealthiest men in America in the 1920s. You've all heard of Jackie Robinson, but his UCLA teammate, Kenny Washington, was the first Black NFL player in the modern era. Read all about him and Jackie in this awesome book. A truly awesome group of Americans, the Triple Nickels, are highlighted in the book Courage Has No Color by Tanya Lee Stone. The Triple Nickels were an all-Black regiment of paratroopers during World War II. Working in the Pacific Northwest, the Triple Nickels fought back against Japanese efforts to bomb the U.S. Pacific coast. These brave men parachuted from planes to disable bombs sent by balloon to the forests of the Northwest. Their story is truly courageous and one you won't want to miss. A brand new book, Black Food by Bryant Terry, celebrates the awesome culinary achievements of Black Americans. In a series of essays and recipes, the history of Black food in the U.S. and Caribbean is told in stunning detail. If you like to cook or you're a soul food fan, this book is for you. I, for one, am excited to try the recipe for okra and shrimp purlieu, which combines my favorite vegetable with my favorite seafood in a jambalaya-like dish. Finally, all you comic-loving students won't want to miss Invisible Men by Ken Cuatro. Invisible Men tells the mostly unknown story of Black comic artists who drew superhero, horror, and romance comics while breaking barriers in spaces typically reserved for white artists. You'll read about Matt Baker, who drew the artwork for Vuda, the first Black hero to have his own comic book, well before Black Panther. If you're a fan of Marvel or DC, you'll definitely want to check this book out. Stop by the library today to check out one of these awesome books or one of the others we have on display. While you're here, consider our blind date with a book event. You might fall in love with reading. Have a wonderful rest of your week.